side. 29, G5, seaside. I've been losing friends and finding peace. But honestly, that sounds like a fair trade to me. If I ever heard one, and I'm still
testing 1 2 3. Hey guys, so today I'm gonna be filming a cozy Q&A, and I'm calling it cozy because I literally just have on an ugly outfit. I never dress like this, but I just have on this loose t-shirt, these baggy shorts, and yeah, we're just gonna be chilling in my living room. I have this white Zinfandel today. It's, you know, just the little Behringer brand. It looks like this. You can find this at like any grocery store. And yeah, I have this huge Kris Jenner glass. It's not really Kris Jenner, but that's who I had in mind when I purchased it. So, okay. So yeah, this is all I'm gonna drink right now, but I'm probably gonna drink more like tonight, so your girl's about to be a little saucy. I have you guys' questions on my iPad. Thank you so much for sending the questions because I wasn't sure if I was gonna get any questions. So let me go to my questions. I tried to like screenshot them all so they can all be together. I haven't drank wine in a long time. Not long, but like at least a month, I believe. Even though I have a wine fridge, I still don't really drink wine super often. All right, so my first question is from Clean Mess 220. She says, have you ever thought about reselling on Poshmark or eBay? There are a lot of things you can find on your thrift trips and resell. I know that's right. Actually, I've really been thinking about getting into that, but I have kind of a crazy story about the whole eBay situation. So about 10 years ago, I did used to sell on eBay, and I was doing very like great. So basically I was doing so good that I guess eBay like flagged me or something and was like, oh, you know, you might be selling counterfeit. And I'm like, bro, like if I'm not selling counterfeit, don't tell me that I might be selling counterfeit items. Like the items that I was selling were from a legitimate like department store. So I don't know why they did that. And when I reached out to like the eBay customer service, they were just like, well, it's, you know, suspended indefinitely. Like at first they you know, like gave me little warnings like stop selling, but I was doing like really great, so I'm like, I'm not about to just stop selling the stuff when it's absolutely nothing wrong with it. So then they were just like, well, you know, we have to discontinue your account indefinitely or like terminate your account indefinitely. So I mean, I could probably find a way to still sell stuff like under a new name or something. I don't know, but they do ask for like your social and other things when you're trying to like sell on eBay. So I don't know how that will work, and I really haven't been pressed to even like, you know, try to do it. But I feel like it really sucks when you try to reach out to customer service for help and they just like basically, you know, just reject whatever you're saying and just go into like robot mode. Like they don't understand what you're trying to explain to them. I was selling like Lacoste and polo shirts online, and that was doing really great. And basically I would just find like clearance items and then sell them for like not even full price, but like a little bit higher, and have like maybe a $20 profit or something like that. And they were just like, oh, well, you know, your account is suspicious, so, you know, we have to terminate your account. So I just haven't even really tried to get back onto eBay, but I do sell from time to time, like on Let Go or OfferUp or places like that. But yeah. It would really be great for me to be able to sell on eBay, but eBay is just like tripping. So yeah, that's what's going on with them. And Poshmark, I haven't really gotten into them either. Yeah, and I just am not really interested in Poshmark. So I don't know. Maybe that would be a good option though, since eBay is tripping. So thanks for leaving that comment, and I'll, look into that. So the next question says, what YouTubers or TikTokers do you enjoy watching? And that's also from CleanMez220. So if you don't know, I'm literally about to be 37 next month. So I'm kind of an old lady. And I don't have a TikTok. Like, I have one, I created it, and I just don't use it at all. I think my niece, got me to create one, but I never use it. I really don't get the concept of TikTok because I like organization, and maybe I just don't know how to use it. But in my mind, like on TikTok, it's basically like you're just scrolling and looking at stuff, but you never know what's coming up next. And I like, websites where it's kind of more organized. Like, for example, I love Pinterest because it's like, okay, I can type in a certain subject and see all the stuff about that subject. But I feel like TikTok is just so random. So I never really, tried to get back up there and explore it. Now YouTube, that's all I do is like watch YouTube. I'm kind of low-key addicted to YouTube, and I think that helps me as a creator because like you get ideas, not ideas because I don't really like copy off of people, but at the same time you do see like what other people are doing, so that does help me as a creator. But anyway, my favorite YouTubers are definitely Peyton Marie Charles because she's super funny. Like, I love her consistency on YouTube. I love her originality and how she like puts a different spin on stuff. What else? I love, like, did I say her personality? The wine is obviously kicking in. So her consistency, her personality, her sense of humor, and just like, she's just, I guess it's like her funniness or just her sense of humor overall that makes me really love her channel. So yeah, I love Peyton Marie Charles. I watch Gina Janine a lot, but I'm kind of like, weaning away from her channel because I kind of like overdid it at some point. You know how when you watch a certain YouTuber so much, you can almost start to like get tired of them. So I'm kind of like at that point with Gina Janine. It's not anything personal. Like, it's not like I dislike her, but it's just that I've watched so many of her videos that it's like, okay, I have to like find some new people at this point. So I really like Peyton, Gina, Dana Alexia. She's like, Dana is like, she's like the bougie girl that every girl wants to be. This sounds so crazy, but no, like, she's like bougie but down to earth at the same time, and I love that about her because I feel like that's like my spirit animal. Like, I'm kind of bougie too, but not really. Like, people won't really be able to just tell that I'm bougie, I think, because I'm not like, this sounds so funny, but yeah, like, people couldn't really tell that I'm bougie because I don't necessarily dress bougie. Like, I don't really value fashion anymore. If you guys don't know, I used to like model and everything, like, and I was really into fashion. I did like a lot of fashion shows and stuff, but I'm just really not into that, and I've really gotten into like athleisure and wearing sportswear all the time. So when I watch Dana, I just feel like, she kind of dresses the way that I wish I could dress, like, in my mind. Also, I'm starting to get into Aaliyah's face. And at first I used to be like, why is everybody like super on Aaliyah's face? Like, but now I get it. Like, but her channel is more like just a walking advertisement. Like, everything just looks super aesthetic. But it's like certain times you can appreciate certain things about people. So it's like, I like the aesthetic look of her channel, so I get why people are like so on her and stuff. I can't think of everybody's name that I like on YouTube, but and let me try to look real fast. So there's a new girl I'm watching. Oh, did I not mention? Wait, hold up. So my other favorite, like my top 2 favorite YouTubers right now are Peyton Marie Charles and also Paging Dr. Dre. Now, I haven't been watching her super long, Paging Dr. Dre, because I think she's like just starting to vlog again, or if I'm not mistaken, she used to have a channel and she like stopped and now she's coming back. So I'm really into Paging Dr. Dre. She's also a Virgo, so like me and her are like here. Then I like, let me see, I'm watching a new girl called T Renee. And her name is literally spelled like tea, like coffee and tea. And then her last name is Renee. I'm really enjoying her channel right now. And Sweet Vegan Greens, I think her name is. No, Sweet Greens Vegan. Najee Noir, I like her channel. And now I'm getting into I Am Shelly. So, yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Oh, and Boss Mom Poe, I really like her channel too. I'm watching a new girl, Jaelyn Day. Her name is spelled Jaelyndae. So yeah, I'm watching her. Yeah, that's about it. And I don't really watch too many men because there aren't really a lot of males on YouTube. But I do watch DDG's channel and Phil Kofer. So yeah. Let me know if you guys follow any of the people that I just named. I'm pretty sure you do follow at least 1 or 2 of those people. That's like the group of people that I always go to when I go to YouTube. So, yeah. If you guys aren't subscribed to all of them, make sure you check out their channels too. And you can tell them that I sent you if you go to their comments, because I need some exposure. No, let me stop being silly, but no, I really do like all those people. So all right, let me go to the next question. Yolanda Wilson 6619 said, you are an amazing mommy. He's so cute and articulate. Education may be a path for you. Do you still write children's books? So no. Well, yes and no, because like in my mind I feel like I could still write children's books, but no, I'm not like actively writing them. I do have a little like YouTube channel that I made exclusively for just kids stories, so I'll put that on the screen right here in case you guys want to watch. But these were literally just little videos that I made within like 10 minutes. So they're not like anything special. I just made the illustrations out of like emojis and just made it really fast, but it was actually pretty fun. I probably need to get back into doing that and just like incorporate my son into it. It's getting so hot because first of all, I'm drinking and I turned off my AC. Matter of fact, I think we're about to relocate to the bed because I just hate being in the living room for some reason. I don't know why, but I hate being in the living room. So yeah, I think we're about to relocate into the bedroom. And it'll still be like a cozy Q&A, but I'll just be like even cozier. All right, so we've relocated to the bedroom and I'm gonna continue reading these questions. So the next question is, have I ever been to Texas? And the answer is no. I'm so boring. I don't travel a lot at all. I used to live in New Jersey and I would go to like New York City a lot. And that's about it. Like, I remember going to like Philadelphia on a field trip. to like Hershey Park, and then I just moved to North Carolina, and I've been to Georgia like once, and that's it. Like, I really don't travel. So I've only been to like New York, New Jersey, Philadelphia, and Georgia. Like, actually being outside of the car and like walking around and stuff, those are like the only places I've been. So I'm not even one of those people that's so like ambitious, like, oh, I need to go here and I need to go there. Like, of course it would be cool to like go places, but I'm just really not that type. I guess because I am a Virgo, it's like I'm a earth sign and I'm just, you know, settled. But yeah, that's just how I am. But no, I would love to go to Texas because Texas looks really fun. If you notice, like, the YouTubers that I just said that I like are from Texas, like Paging Dr. Dre is, I believe, in Texas. Gina Janine is in Texas. Like, so I see Texas a lot. So yeah, I would like to go there, but no, I have never been there. So the next question is from Jennifer Harris, and she asks, how many jobs do I have? I only have one job. I wish I had more than one, and like I was just saying earlier, if I could do something like eBay or selling stuff online, or just something where I don't have to physically do it, I would love to get into that. But I'm just not there right now. I am, you know, always thinking about like new ways to like earn money, but I just haven't really gotten into doing something else. I'm very I hate to use the word comfortable because I know that that's like a negative term in today's world or whatever. Like, people don't like for you to say that you're comfortable in a certain place, and I'm not 100%, but physically I'm very comfortable like just doing my one job. I love it because I don't have an actual schedule to be on, and I feel like if I start working somewhere else, I'm gonna have to like be on their schedule, and I think that's like the number one deterrent of me finding a new job. But I would like to do something else, so I don't know, I'm just gonna have to figure it out. But yeah, right now I'm just a delivery driver, and I really love that job. Like, it's so like freeing, because if you guys don't know, I've been in retail for about 15 years of my life. Mind you, I'm about to be 37 next month, so 15 years of my life was like retail, and then I like danced for about a year total, and made money like that. That's how I like was able to even buy a car, because working retail I really couldn't save money. So yeah, when I started like dancing, of course I was earning a lot of money. It wasn't like ridiculous amounts, because I always tell people I was like, you know, the most wholesome dancer you can meet. Like, I'm not doing anything crazy in the back rooms. I'm not like, you know, accepting all these propositions that I'm getting. I'm not going home with people. I'm not doing private parties. I'm barely doing private dances. Like, you know, I just made all my money on the stage. So it was some nights when I would go home with $0. You know, it was some nights when I would go home with $900 or $1,000 and something dollars. But I never like was just this money hungry person. So yeah, I did that for a year, and then after that I got into, what was it, telemarketing? Yeah, well, I don't think it was telemarketing. It was more so like just over the phone customer service. I did that. Then I worked at like Dick's Sporting Goods. That's also retail. So yeah, I got back into retail, and then like I discovered that I could just work through my car. Like, once I got a vehicle, I was like, okay, how can I really utilize this vehicle? And then I got into delivery driving, and it's just like, since I got into this, I've been so happy that I really haven't wanted to get into anything else. So yeah, that's what's going on with me right now. But I'm gonna go ahead and go to the next question because my battery is literally like on 8% and I'm just like rambling. Okay, so the next question is from Ribbon with Bow, and it says, will you ever show your mom and sister in your vlogs? So to be completely honest, I don't think that I will. They're both very private people, and I just don't think that they want to be a part of the vlog thing. Now, I put my son in the vlog, but that's only because, like, you know, he's a baby. He doesn't really have any say so right now. But when he gets older, like if he decides he doesn't want to be in the vlog, then he won't even be in it. But I doubt if that'll happen because he already seems like energetic, you know, like almost like a cartoon character, pretty much. My son is like a freaking cartoon character, so I doubt if he'll be one of those people that doesn't want to be on camera. But yeah, like when he grows up, of course I'm gonna give him an option whether or not he wants to be on the camera. But yeah, I don't think the rest of my family is really like willing to be on camera. So yeah, it's just gonna be your girl on the camera. So yeah, enjoyed the vlog. Okay, let me see if I have some more questions. Okay, so somebody asked, do I want more children? That's also Ribbon with Bow. And no, I don't want more children. The only reason I would have another child, which probably is about to sound bad, but it's because I would want my current child to have a sibling that's like, you know, living with him. To my knowledge, he does have one other brother. He may have more siblings than that for all I know, but yeah, like he has an older brother, but he's like almost grown now, or grown. So I would want him to have a sibling that's like closer to his age, but at the same time, like it's really not worth it because his father and I aren't like, you know, together or living in the same household, and I'm not about to be like a single mother with 2 kids. Like I didn't plan on being a single mother at all, but now that I am one, it's like, no, we're not gonna do this all over again. And if I did have another kid, like I would probably want it to be like with the same person. But like I just explained, since we're not, you know, together, it's like, okay, well, I'm about to be 37 anyway. Like technically I'm not supposed to be having any more kids, so it just is what it is. I guess he'll just be a single child because I'm definitely not about to go like have a baby with someone else. His father and I get along as far as, you know, being cordial, but we're not, you know, like a couple. So yeah, like it's just not going down. So Troy Stevens asks, how do you stay consistent at the gym? Now, Troy, don't let these vlogs fool you. I'm really not super consistent. Now, for the past couple of months, I have, you know, just recently rejoined the gym. So I'm trying to get the most for my money. And I'm trying to actually go at least 3 or 4 times a week. But I'm not the most consistent person. I could be, but it's like between doing stuff around the house, you know, working this delivery job and always wanting to turn the phone on and, you know, start that up. I don't really have a lot of time to just be up in the gym. But what I do is when I'm outside working or doing deliveries, I try to walk as much as possible so that I can, like, you know, burn as many calories as I can throughout the day. Because I do love to eat. And I feel like that's why, you know, like stubborn belly fat kind of lingers, because I love eating. So yeah. But yeah, I'm definitely not just this goal of consistency, because I'm definitely not just that much of a consistent person. So, but hold on guys, I'm gonna try to charge the camera because I just have a feeling it's about to like die any second now. All right guys, so I'm back. I've gone from the living room to the bedroom to like under the sheets. So yeah. Basically now I poured another glass of wine. You know how wine makes you like hot and sweaty? I was about to like really stop filming this video and go take a shower because I have a problem. Like, I'm so addicted to my shower. I was really about to like just say, okay, whatever, video, because like I feel sweat. I need to go jump in the shower because I can't stand feeling sweaty. And also I'm addicted to being under the cover, because if I'm sweaty, why am I under the cover right now, but yet still holding the glass of wine? I don't know. I turned my ear off for the quality of the video, so you guys know that I really love y'all, because, you know, I would not be sitting here sweating for no reason. So anyway, let me finish reading these questions. I don't know how many I have left, but I think it's only a few. So the next question says, what are some decorating tips for a first-time home buyer? Okay, so, and this is from Gabrielle 560. So I would say, since you use the term home buyer, I would automatically say, okay, well, really invest in the furniture that you're gonna buy. Don't just try to fill up the home as fast as you can. I know that it may be tempting, but I feel like that's going to only cause you to like make double purchases and buy things more than once. Because if you go ahead and invest in stuff that you really love, I feel like those things will last for like decades, versus running to IKEA and like, you know, buying something for $150, or, and when I say something, I mean like your bed, or, you know, like large pieces of furniture. Don't just, you know, take the cheap route. I would really go ahead and invest, even if you have to go to places like Facebook Marketplace or go to a thrift store and find something. I would still say try to find the most quality pieces that you can, because it sounds like that's going to be like, you know, somewhere that you are long term. So yeah, I just believe like if you're really going to be there and you know, like you want to be happy inside of your space, go ahead and sacrifice the money. I know that wasn't your question necessarily, but I'm just like trying to give you tips. So yeah, I would say don't be cheap with your furniture. I would also say to try to keep a pretty cohesive style, and what I mean by that is buy things that are the same colors, or at least that complement each other, and try to keep each room in the same. Why is this gnat attacking me? Like, this thing has come all the way from my living room to the bedroom. So I heard that like fruit flies love wine, so like you can kind of capture them by just like leaving wine out, and they'll like gravitate toward the wine glass and like drown themselves. But anyway, back to the matter at hand. Hold on, y'all. Let me just finish the wine so the bug can leave me alone. Look at it. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. I know y'all gotta see this gnat. I'm spilling the wine on myself at this point. Let me just sit it over there. Wait, let me go wipe myself off. Alright. Ignore this big wet spot because I just had to like wipe the wine off the shirt. I'm gonna take this shirt off soon anyway, but yeah. So as I was saying, like, try to get pieces that complement each other, because what I found, you know, with my apartment is that when I get tired of something being in one room, I can always like transfer it from space to space. So for example, this little vanity over here was actually a console table that I had like behind my sofa at some point, and that I moved it to the side of my sofa, and now I have it like in my bedroom. It's been plenty of times when I've taken the white curtains and put them in the living room and brought like the gray curtains into the bedroom, and that really changes the space. I have had a shelf in the bedroom that's now in my living room, and basically what I'm saying is just, you know, try to get pieces that you can flip-flop around the house. And I just feel like that's like the key to really enjoying your home, is letting everything be, you know, matching. Not, I hate to say matching, because I know like people don't really like matchy, but it's like just try to buy pieces that complement each other. Like when you go to Home Goods, if you know that your style is, let's just say, farmhouse, you know that you need to kind of stick with woods and wicker baskets and, you know, maybe metals that look rustic or stuff like that. You don't want to go to Home Goods and pick out like a glam glass, you know, glittery type of object. You want to like stick to your overall style. So why do I feel like I'm a baby that just like spit up with this shirt on? I'm about to really go and take the shirt off because it's like messing up my video. Hold on, y'all. I can't take it. All right, so I'm back. I'm not gonna go take a whole shower right now, but I had to pull that shirt off and just get back under the hot covers. But anyway, like I was saying, you don't want to like start mixing too many styles. I feel like that's where a lot of homes kind of could go wrong. Now, there are a few people that know how to really pull that off and like mix, you know, mid-century modern with freaking bohemian and with farmhouse and with, you know, glam. But myself, I don't really like to mix too many different things. Like, for example, I just ordered this mirror recently. That's probably like one of my latest purchases, and I could have gotten the one that looked really girly with like the big bulbs around the frame, but I feel like that was like too glam for my overall style in my home. So it's like I just got one that was very simple. I feel like this one looks more clean. I feel like the little LED light is like making it look modern, and you know, the shape of it kind of fits in with my home. They had some that were round, they had some that were like, you know, moon shaped or like crescent shaped, but you know, I just feel like you have to make everything flow together. And guys, when I tell you I get so many compliments about my apartment, like this is only a little rental, like, so I can't imagine if I had like an actual home where I could really like go off and decorate. Like, I know my home would be like bomb. I don't really feel like I can do too much like living in an apartment, but I feel like I know if I had my own like home, it would be so bomb. Like I would be upgrading everything. I would probably like have a freaking mailbox at Lowe's because I would be there all the time. And yeah, so all I can say is just try to keep everything in your home matching, so that like if you change your mind, it's not like, oh, okay, I'm tired of this purple chandelier, like what am I gonna do with it? You can just have a nice, transparent item, or a nice gray or white or black or walnut item that you can transfer from room to room. If you notice, I'm probably talking the most about this, and that's because I really love interior design. So another thing to tell you too is that when you're buying things, if you have like a large home, even if you don't have a large home, try not to buy a lot of small pieces, because that tends to come off as looking like clutter versus like statement pieces. So for example, don't sit a bunch of like, what would I use, like we'll just say plants, because I feel like plants is something everybody would have in their house. Don't sit like a bunch of little plants around, like little mini plants. Get a couple of really nice grand plants, and that will automatically like upgrade your space. Now, I'm not really a plant person, and I was looking into that recently, and they were saying that basically plants are like, it's like a rule in feng shui where you shouldn't really put plants into spaces where you want to feel calm. And I feel like that's why I don't incorporate a lot of plants into my space, because that's like one of my main things is feeling, relaxed while I'm at home and calm. That's why I use colors like gray, black, white, like stuff that people would probably say is boring. I more so have it because I don't like being distracted by the bright colors. Like I feel like if I sit things around that are like bright, my eye just like attracts to that. And that's not a problem when I'm outside of my home. Like I enjoy colors then, but when I'm in my home, I just want to like be able to relax and think clearly. So it's like I use colors like you see right now, which are just very neutral. So unless you're just really a person that likes bright colors, I would say just try to keep your house really neutral. Now the color of neutral that you want it to be is up to you. I've seen people use the color blush and make that neutral. I've seen people use beige, like myself, gray. I've seen like camel, and they make that into like a neutral or like a nice olive color. So it's up to you what you want to do with it. And also look on Pinterest. Like Pinterest is the GOAT. Like if you don't know what the GOAT is, that's the greatest of all time. And basically like you can pretty much find whatever you're looking for on Pinterest and like see an example of where your mind is telling you that you want to go with your decor. So I don't really feel like I have to use Pinterest a lot at this point, like as far as designing, because I feel like I pretty much have it now, because I've been living here like over 10 years, I believe. So I mean, I could pretty much just think about my house at this point. But like if you're just buying a home, I can see you like wanting to kind of discover your style for that space. So yeah, I would definitely say look on Pinterest and figure that out. But anyway, let me go ahead and go to the next question. I know I can kind of get wrapped up in interior decorating because this like my favorite topic. Next question is, do you see yourself getting married? Why or why not? So, at my age, no, I do not see myself getting married. I'll be 37 soon. And I'm not saying that it's impossible, because it's really not. Like, I know I could literally go out tonight, meet somebody, and fall head over heels. And, you know, you never know. I'm not saying that it's impossible, but at the same time, marriage has never really, like, done it for me. I feel like as long as you treat me with respect and you show me that you love me and you give me a certain amount of attention, I'm not saying, oh, I just need so much attention, but you have to show me some sort of attention to make me feel, you know, valued or whatever. And what else? What else would I want? Now that I have a child, I mean, you would definitely have to, you know, respect him and just be there for my child. It's just, that's like that's a really hard question, because I don't even allow people around my child. Like, first of all, there's only been one person that I've even dated since I've had a child. And it wasn't really about him necessarily, but I just wouldn't bring my child around like random people. So unless I really feel like we're together and we're gonna be together like over maybe a year and a half, 2 years at least, like we've been together, you're not gonna meet my child. I don't want my child to be one of those kids that sees their mother like with all these different men. Like, no, it's not going down. So I really don't know. Like, I won't even say I don't know. Like, the answer is pretty much no, because I don't even like the idea of marriage. Like, I just feel like marriage is too business-like. Like, I feel like if you like me, there shouldn't really be any reason that you're going to leave anyway. So why do you need to have like a contract to keep me around? Like, it's cute and all, like having the ring and, you know, being able to say, oh, my husband's gonna do this or my husband's gonna do that. But I feel like I've been in relationships where I knew that I could depend on a person even though we weren't, you know, married. So it's like, I don't really feel like I need that now. Yeah, like, it's a no. I'm like, I don't see myself being married, so I'm just gonna go ahead and not even drag this question out. I just don't see it. Now, I feel like I could totally commit to having, you know, a boyfriend that I really care about, but I just don't believe in like taking it to like a legal spot where it's like, okay, well, if you leave me, now I get this or now you get that. Like, no, like, if you want to leave, then leave. Like, I've never been the type to like chase a person or, you know, go crazy if somebody leaves. Like, go ahead. Like, there's billions of people out here. Like, if you look at my I don't even want to really show y'all this, but like, do y'all see this? Like, I don't have any freaking dating apps on my devices. Like, and I know that's probably like how most of Americans even operate these days, but it's just not that serious. Like, I could literally just have dating apps and like meet people every day, but it's just never been that deep for me. Like, I actually like being alone. I like my space. I like getting to know myself. I'm still adjusting to even being a mother, honestly. Like, I have a child and I have to share my life with him now, and that's pretty much like deeper than a marriage, in my opinion. So I'm not about to meet like a grown man and give them that same level of, attention or commitment or whatever as I'm giving my son. Like, I'm just not doing it. And I know like some people may feel like that's toxic or whatever you want to call it, but I just feel like I'm not doing it. Like, we can be cool, we can be around each other, we can have fun, but at the same time, it's like, I don't need a contract for you. Like, I just feel like I treat people how they treat me. So basically, if you're claiming me and you're saying, okay, this is my girlfriend, I'm going to basically act like I'm your wife anyway, because it's just me. Like, I'm not going to, hold anything back at that point, Now, I'm not saying just come around and lie and try to BS me and say, oh yeah, I'm your boyfriend. Like, if I can tell that it's BS, then I'm not going to really treat you in a certain way. But at the same time, like, I just feel like just be loyal. I know I'm kind of going in about this subject, and I'm going to try to like go ahead and end this video because I think that was the last question. But yeah, like, don't try to like BS me, because I feel like I'm a great person and I'll really treat people like when I used to work at the club, like I mentioned earlier, the girls there knew that I was like not up in the bathroom with them doing drugs. And like, I hate to put them on blast, but I'm not like saying their names or anything, but yeah, they would be like really up in there sniffing, drinking, like all types of stuff. And I would have drinks, but like, I was not up in the bathroom sniffing. I don't even know if I can say that on YouTube, but yeah, like, certain things I'm just not gonna be into. So yeah, so basically they would joke with me and be like, yeah. Like, when customers would come up, they would be like, this girl is wifey, she's wifey status, like, she's not just one of these other, like, she's wifey. So yeah, I'm really, and they didn't know me at all. Like, they didn't know anything about me. All they knew was that I wasn't like them. So yeah, so it's very shocking that I am single, honestly. I can be satisfied with the situation, even if it's not perfect. But at the same time, I just don't want to feel like you're trying to play me. When I start feeling like that, then it's like, okay, well, peace out. Because I can't do it. Like, I can't allow you to play me out when I know how good of a person I am. So yeah, I think that's why I'm single, because most people like start assuming that I'm cheating, or assuming that, oh, it's too good to be true, and then they like freak themselves out and like self-sabotage, and then I'm left to like have to pull myself away from them because they're just assuming, oh, it's too good to be true. I don't know what it is, but yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and let me see if I have any more questions. I don't think that I do. Oh, I have 2 more questions. Wait. Have you ever gotten an inappropriate comment that you've chosen not to make public in the comment section? So, have I? I can't even really remember. getting an inappropriate comment. I think I did like years ago, but I couldn't even tell you what it said anymore. I don't really have too many haters on my channel. Like, everybody on my channel is pretty positive, and I really appreciate you guys for being that way. I feel like I try to keep it real, so it's no reason for anybody to really, like, you know, hate on me or send me any hate messages, because it's like, okay, like, I keep it real, so what could you possibly be mad at? But anyway, the next question, this is from the same person. It's just me. So they sent me a second question, and they said, what type of content do you enjoy creating the most? That's kind of a hard question, because it's like the actual creator process, or like the creation process, and then it's the actual end result. And I really like the end result of my cleaning videos. Like, I see why people like those, because, you know, it's like almost interactive. Like, you can see me cleaning, but then I'm like talking at the same time and telling you what's going on. So I do like the end result of those, but at the same time, I don't like the creation process, because it's a little difficult to do. But I notice, like, on every channel, the stuff that is like the hardest to do for the person is the stuff that's the most requested. Like, for example, when I watch like Paging Dr. Dre, she has like really long hair, like tailbone length hair or whatever, and everybody requests like hair videos from her, and she hates that because it's like, oh my god, it's so hard, and it takes like 2 days for her to do her hair. But that's like what people enjoy the most. So I guess it just comes along with being a YouTuber. Like, the stuff that's the most difficult is usually the stuff that's the most liked. So I do enjoy the end result of cleaning videos, but it's a little hard to like keep, you know, stopping cleaning and like repositioning the camera in the process. So I would say that I really like filming just normal everyday vlogs, because like that's the easiest. I actually like making B-roll too now. Like, I feel like that's allowing me to showcase my little photography side. Like, I've never studied being a photographer or anything, but I did take like an audio visual class. I think that was what it's called, either audio video or audio visual. And I did take that class when I was like in high school, and I think I made a video for my mother, and I really started loving it. So that was probably like my introduction to vlogging. So it's funny how you just never know like where certain things will take you. Like, if I hadn't have taken that class, I probably wouldn't even know about vlogging or care about vlogging. It's just funny how certain things can lead you into certain places and you just aren't even expecting it. Like, when I was taking that audio visual class, I felt like it was hella boring. I didn't like it at all. But now I'm thinking back, like, I did really enjoy making that one video. And it's funny that now, like, I'm just making videos. Like, I don't even get paid to do this yet. Like, it's probably gonna take like a year or two to even start getting ads back on my channel and like getting paid to make videos. But I'm fine with that because I genuinely enjoy making YouTube videos. So I'll talk to y'all on the next video. Thank you guys for watching, and leave me some more questions below if you want, and if I get a nice amount, I'll make a part 2. So yeah, I'll see y'all later.